Caregivers and patients, I want to emphasize to you today that you are both going through this journey together. So often, caregivers and patients feel like, oh, I'm not suffering as much as the other person is. I hear caregivers who will say, well, I'm not suffering, as much as the patient and my loved one. And then the patient will say, well, I'm not suffering as much as my caregiver. And actually, the truth here is that you're both going through this journey together in different ways, but you are still both on the journey together. Patients often feel like, gosh, it's so much worse for the caregiver because they have to run the house, they have to take care of our kids or my elderly, parent while I'm sick, and they have to go to work and earn an income, and they have to take care of the car when it's broken down and all the things, right? And the house, and it adds up, right? Well, I'm, going to treatment, and then I'm coming home and I'm resting a lot, and I don't have to do all of the meal planning and everything that goes into caregiving, plus drive me to appointments and all of the rest. I've seen patients just well up in tears thinking about the amount of stress and strain that's on their caregiver and wishing that they could do more, and often saying, I don't have it as bad as they do. And then on the other hand, I have caregivers who will say, oh gosh, I definitely don't have it as bad as my loved one, the patient. I don't have to experience all of these side effects. I don't have to go through treatment all day long. I don't have to worry about, am I going to get better or not? I, get to just keep living life and it's fine. It's fine. All that I do is fine. And sometimes I've found that because caregivers and patients feel that the other one is suffering more, they actually don't want to talk about the hard things with each other. They don't want to talk about things that really could upset both of them, if that's maybe prognosis. Am I going to live or not? Are you going to live or not? Maybe it's something around caregiving or how to take care of the kids. Maybe it's around finances. And they don't want to talk about these things because they don't want to upset the other person, because they just really feel that the other person is suffering more, and they don't want to burden. They don't want to be a burden to the other person. But the reality is that you both are going through this illness journey together, but in different ways. So the patient is most obviously going through this illness, but so is the caregiver. The caregivers had their life completely changed around as well. You both are going through this illness together. And actually, the burden is not one or the other of you. The burden is the illness. So you can come together around these challenges, noticing and acknowledging that it's the illness that put you through this. It's not the patient that put you through this. It's not the caregiver that put you through this. It's the illness that put you through this. Put both of you through this. So when I highlight this for patients and caregivers, they're often then able to talk about these difficult challenges that they're facing, whether it's prognosis or how are we going to pay the bills or how are we going to take care of the kids or whoever. They're able to talk about it because now it's not, well, it's because I'm sick, or it's because you're having to take care of too much, or it's because, whatever it is. It's actually, it's the illness that's causing this burden on both of us. So let's sit down and talk about how hard this is for both of us and how we want to face it moving forward. I hope that this really helps you and your caregiver, or you and your loved one who's a patient, come together a little bit more with that shared experience that you're both going through this really awful thing together. And if you need help, facilitating conversations, chaplains are really helpful at doing this. Reach out to a chaplain at your hospital. You can reach out to us at Chaplain Connect, and we can help you guys have these conversations together. This is a really hard time that you're going through, and I am sorry for all that you're going through. And I'm glad that you have each other. And I hope that through all that you're going through, you can have as peaceful a day as you possibly can.